Hey everyone, welcome to CRACK MRCS channel, and this channel is dedicated for MRCS examining, and we will discuss here all the questions of eMRCS, all the questions of Fawzia sheets and recalls. So here the question of eMRCS here. You decide to take an arterial blood gas from the femoral artery. Where should the needle be inserted to get sample? Here the options, and before this you can see you decide to take arterial blood gas from femoral artery. So we have to get the femoral artery. Where should the needle to be inserted to get this sample? So where is femoral artery is more accessible to get the blood gas sample? Here the options. The options are 1 to 2 centimeter inferiorly to the midpoint of inguinal ligament, 1 to 2 centimeter inferiorly to the mid inguinal point, 2 centimeter inferior medially to the pubic tubercle, 2 centimeter superior medially to the pubic tubercle, and 3 centimeter inferior laterally to the deep inguinal ring. So here we can see the femoral triangle here, and within the femoral triangle here the femoral artery and femoral vein. Here we can see the lateral boundary of the femoral triangle. It is medial border of the sartorius, and here the medial boundary is formed by the medial border of adductor longus. Apex is formed by the meeting point of these two muscles, that is sartorius and adductor longus, and here the inguinal ligament which form the upper part or base. And here this structure here, the bony structure here, this is anterior superior iliac spine, and here the pubic tubercle. And we know that the inguinal ligament, this is the inguinal ligament, it attached from the anterior superior iliac spine and to the pubic tubercle. So this is the inguinal ligament, and the midpoint of the inguinal ligament is known as the midpoint of inguinal ligament. But on the other hand, mid inguinal point, that means a horizontal line from anterior superior iliac spine to the pubic symphysis here. So this long path is the inguinal point, and the midpoint of inguinal point here. And for excess of the femoral artery, we can see the from the midpoint of the uh, the mid inguinal point here, the this is the femoral artery. If needle inserted somewhat medial, it goes to the femoral vein. And if it inserted in the lateral part, it goes outside the femoral artery. So here we can see the 2 point here. This is the anterior superior iliac spine, and this is pubic tubercle, and the inguinal ligament it attaches from the anterior superior iliac spine to the pubic tubercle. And this point, this is the midpoint of the inguinal ligament. On the other hand, a line which connects anterior superior iliac spine and pubic symphysis, and midpoint of this line is called mid inguinal point, and the femoral artery which goes below the mid inguinal point. So we have to insert the needle just below 1 to 2 centimeter below the mid inguinal point. So here our final answer is 1 to 2 centimeter inferiorly to the mid inguinal point. And the femoral artery, it has no relation for blood gas collection by the needle. So in case of femoral artery, the femoral artery, it is related to the mid inguinal point, and it is not related to the inguinal ligament. So always the blood gas collection from the femoral artery, we have to remember it have to be collected from a imaginary line which connects the anterior superior iliac spine and the pubic symphysis, and midpoint of this imaginary line, that means the mid inguinal point, and the femoral artery not connected to the inguinal ligament during arterial blood gas collection. Thank you all.